Hey, it's Patrick, and let's talk about Joker Machine foot controls. Now, Joker Machine has been around for quite some time, making parts right there in Lake Havasu, Arizona. Now, they started out in that speedway race space, so to speak, and they kind of moved into Harley space over the years, and they have a pretty wide range of products, but we're going to be focusing on their foot controls for today. The one thing that kind of runs through all of their product line is this CNC machined aluminum product base, which really is kind of trickled down from that raciness they started out with. Now we have 6061 aluminum, and everything's going to be available in either this raw, clear anodized, or black anodized. And I've used these on a number of builds. And I will say, like in the early days of anodization, you would kind of get some fade with the darker colors. Like I said, I've used this stuff a number of times, never had their stuff fade, so good quality product out of Joker Machine. As far as fitment's concerned, wide range of fitment and a wide range of pricing depending on what you get. But basically anything back to Harley's like original Clevis style mount going back into the 90s, fitment all the way up through the M8s, including the weird M8 split Clevis mounts. Let's start with the bagger specific things over here. On the left, you have their bagger board, which is really, really cool because it does a bunch of things. It lightens the bike up, it gets rid of that really heavy board that's on the Harley and puts this nice aluminum serrated piece on there. You can see it's all cut out. You still have a ton of grip there with that serrated edge, but it lightens it up, gives it a racy feel, and actually gains some ground clearance there. If you've ridden a Harley bagger aggressively at all, you know that board actually has a nice big skirt on the outside of it and it'll drag. This actually gets rid of that and just has what you need there. Very keys in a seat, very racy. Now moving over here, they have matching stuff. So if you have a street glide or a road glide where you have the pegs in the back and not the boards, you have options. You have this nice wider peg here, you have a narrower peg here, you can bolt up and still match the front. As far as matching goes, they offer a brake pedal and a shifter, which is nice because the Harley brake pedal there is really oddball looking, a big old hunk of rubber. This replaces that and gives you not only the matching look to your boards and your pegs, but functionality. This is going to grip a lot better than that Harley rubber piece they have up there. As far as shifters, they have the serrated one and they have a nice machine round one. So if you don't want that serrated piece on the toe shifter tearing up your boot, you can just go with the round piece. And again, everything is just available in clear anodized or black. On the foot peg front, have a ton of options here, which I like. A lot of people like the wide, regular standard rider peg. I actually prefer this narrower one, so you could mix and match. You could go a wider one on the front and a narrow one on the back, which is pretty standard. I actually like running the narrow ones up front. And you see this odd shaped one here. This is very, very dirt inspired. The stirrup style. You see this on dirt bikes where they have that stirrup that sticks off the back of the peg to catch your heel off a jump. They've actually integrated that into a Harley peg. Not that you're going to be jumping your Harley, although that's what you want to do, that's great, send pictures. You still have that heel support and you can slide your foot out if you want to flex it around a little bit and get comfortable. That gives you the option to do that. Also a shorter peg here. You see this, the wider peg here, it's nice and long. If you want something a little bit shorter, you can run this short peg. Now, again, it's not for everybody, but if you're going to be leaning your Dyna over a bunch or your Sportster over a bunch and really dragging that peg, even though that bike's jacked up, you can move back and get this shorter peg. Still plenty of foot room here. And again, with the serrated edge, it's going to hold your foot in there. You're just going to get more ground clearance as you go around the corner. If you're the other way, you want actually more foot room, this is a pretty trick piece from Joker Machine. And again, available in two style mounts, the M8 Softail mount there, or the standard Clevis. So you could put this as your passenger board. If you have a road glide or a street glide where you don't have a board mount, you just have the typical foot peg mount, but you want to run boards front and rear, you can run this board on the passenger of a road glide or street glide. But if you want to run boards, let's say on your Sportster, your Dyna, your Softail, but you want to run boards on the driver's portion of the bike, this is a great way to do it. This is about a 5-inch board, 5.5. So you're not running like a bagger size board up there, but you're still getting all the benefits of a floorboard. You're getting that big wide place to put your foot. You can move your foot around a little bit, keep yourself comfortable. This is a pretty cool thing. I think a lot of people will take advantage of this 5-inch board because this is a really easy way to add floorboards to your bike, especially street glide, road glide folks out there that have just a standard foot peg mount in the back. You can throw a board on there if you want. If you're doing touring on that, it sometimes helps to have a wider place to put your foot. Your passenger will appreciate a little bit of extra comfort on those long trips. Now, if you're looking for more information, go ahead and click that info tab on your desktop or mobile device. That's going to take you to our product detail page, where you can read other riders' reviews and more specs about all of these foot pegs. Still looking for more information? Go ahead and reach out to our customer service team. They would love to talk to you about what works best for you, your motorcycle, and your budget. I am Patrick. Thank you for watching. Go work on those motorcycles.